Yeah. You know what comes a time in every man's life when we're ready to settle down and make things right, but only for that special one. We're trying to make her you, but y'all want to keep playing games with these lanes. So make your next move your best move, cause we the best dudes. Oh yeah, don't settle for less, babe. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take it from the magnets. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. You wildin' out. Don't you settle for less. What up, beauty queen? You know I really wanna invite you to my world and show you my unique persona. We can get together, steam it up like a sauna, take you on a natural high, no marijuana, just a bottle of wine, some ice chill prosecco. You coded on to that lame dude, you should let go. Knew you was gonna be mine from the very get-go. I'm trying to make you white because you special. You got the best glow, designer fresh clothes, make your own dough on your home yo vehicle. It's fully paid for, that frame flame though. Selfie queen, you know your angles. Red bottom heels, 5 diamond encrusted bangles. We got the same goals, copping land and counting bankrolls. Creating generational wealth, so our seeds grow. I know your needs though, and you know mine's the same. It's an honor and a privilege to give you my last name. I can love you better than you can imagine. Tip from magnets. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. You wildin' out. Don't you settle for less. Shop the streets, you know that's mandatory. I'm trying to open your mind, peep the allegory. They say that love don't last, so let's change the story. I set my heart out to you, please come for me. Let's take control of our love. No conforming, late night love sessions last until the early morning. Cooking breakfast, but naked eggs, bacon and toast. Fried potatoes and onions, girl, I love you the most. When my body be aching, you rub the pain out. Roll up the Dutchess for me while I pour champagne out. I pour my heart and my soul, plus my pain out. You got a real one right here, so leave the lanes out. Please stop with the game. The mother niggas missing your time. Girl, why they know we even in your phone? They always think it's hard. You should just fuck with me. So don't settle, don't settle, don't settle for love. Stacks with the facts. Me. Contender. Adonis. In the hooks and the vibes. Yeah. So all my ladies. Don't let a wintertime hangout turn into a summertime bangout. You know what I mean? Each one is gonna be there for season, baby. Don't settle for less. Know your worth, baby. I can love you better than you can imagine. Take you from the back. Know your self-worth. Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. Yeah, why now? Don't you settle for less. Yeah. What up? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the man about town, Virgil, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of a Real Talk podcast. Shout out to my brother, Uncle Diggity. I should correct that. Real Talk Pod Class. You hear me? Because we teach over here, man. This is the class is in session whenever I'm going live or whenever I make a pre-recorded. right? Class is definitely in session, and it's definitely in session tonight. Hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. You know what I mean? Share, 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 share. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing this evening? Right? We already woke up today. Shout out to my brother Els, King Els. We woke up today, right? So we already got the victory and the glory. Everything else is extra. You know what I'm talking about? Man. Yeah, man. It's Thursday, Friday Eve. You know what I'm talking about? What y'all got planned for this weekend? Me, I'm working. You know, I'm constantly working, always working. But before we get into tonight's topic and subject, I'm pretty sure some of y'all may have heard of this story already, but you know how we do it over here at A Real Talk Podcast, man. We're gonna get into it. But before we do that, right? I know if y'all was tuned in last night was powerful. Last night was a very powerful teaching for many reasons. One of the main reasons being is because a lot of people, due to the emails I receive, a lot of people never even heard that song before. You got some people who heard the song but didn't really understand what it means. You know, maybe their parents listened to it, or maybe they heard it on one of those infomercials where they sell the compilation records of classic 70s rock music or stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about, like rock of the 70s rock or something like classic rock. Y'all know how them little infomercials used to come on back in the day, and they used to be selling the R&B and the classic joints from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Put it on TV for like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We'd be sitting back there grooving to the old school joints. You know what I'm talking about? I never really ordered none of them joints, but, they was dope, though. The way they, presented it, all the classics from back in the day. But, yeah, though, man, last night's show was definitely fire. Last night's show was classic, right? But it'll never be able to be watched again, right? And the reason for that is because YouTube took it down. You hear me? Now, of course, they took it down for copyright purposes, right? And that, that's I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I could teach that pretty much verbatim right now, right? But I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen anyway, for many reasons. One, just because, you know what I'm saying? And then two, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is not me thinking I'm more popping than what I actually am. This is not me like with a super inflated view and version of myself. This ain't none of that, man. I'm from the turf, man. I'm just like y'all, man. You hear me? I go to work every day, pay bills, take care of my daughter as to the best of my ability. You feel me? Trying to make it happen. Work, or should I say not trying to, working towards making it happen every day. But due to the level of teaching, now I might get braggadocious on this though, so excuse me, right? Not really though. The level of teaching that's going on over here at A Real Talk Podcast, man. It's the level of teaching that the unintelligent artificial intelligence doesn't like. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and sit up there and say that. Shout out to everybody in the chat room right now. Shout out to everybody out there in the clouds listening, lurking, and watching. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate it more if y'all hit that like button though, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all could definitely bless that like button one time. You know what I'm talking about? Share on your social engineering over here at A Real Talk Podcast. Let me come up for that. Over here at A Real Talk Podcast, man. Notice I keep saying pod class, right? Notice I keep saying that. Shout out to my brother, Uncle Diggity, right? Next time I make a video too, or after next week, starting next week, matter of fact, starting this Sunday, changing the name to Real Talk Pod Class. You hear me? Shout out to my brother Uncle Diggity for coining that phrase. Anyway, or that term. Last night's teaching was powerful. You hear me? I know because it was. I know it was, right? And especially like I said, due to the amount of emails I received today behind it, right? And just me knowing the type of teaching we doing over here, right? You know, it is what it is, man. That's all I can say, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I done sit up here, right? I done sat up here, y'all, and played Jay-Z's music. All other people, I play every Thursday. I play Cool in the Gang, Ladies Night. You know what I'm talking about? Never got no video taken down because I did that. But when I play Hotel California by the Eagles, right, and break it down to the very last, I'm talking about break it down to the very last compound, right? Break it down in a way that you have never heard that song broken down before, if you have ever heard it broken down, right? Broke the song down to its core, beyond its core, to its subatomic nature. You hear me? Dissected that joint. So next time you listen to Hotel California, especially if you was tapping in with us last night, you're never going to hear the song the same way again, right? And that's my goal. You hear me? My goal is to expand your mind, open your mind, right? Not to change your mind. I can't change your mind. Uncle Diggity, what it do, man? My nigga Uncle Diddy say he in the clouds. I talk my brother Uncle Diggity up, as y'all see. You know, I don't care about watching from the clouds, man. Just hit the like button, man. You talk about, that's all I'm saying. Y'all can watch from the clouds. I don't gotta hear nobody in the comment section. You feel me? But if y'all gonna be tapping in, hit that like button. You feel me? The like button ain't did nothing to you. You hear me? The like button ain't try to take you up top for some bread. The like button didn't cuss you out at work or didn't make you upset at the job today. He ain't your manager. The like button ain't your manager at the job. You know, the lead. The like button ain't the lead at your job, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what it do. My tea's still super hot, man. But yeah, though, man, last night, y'all, man, it was a powerful teaching. Shout out to my brother, Uncle Diggity. You feel me? In the clouds. But last night's teacher, and then my brother, Uncle Diggity, called in last night and blessed us with jewels, with some words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Very thought-provoking words. You feel me? Very powerful words, and we appreciate that. I know I did, Uncle Diggity. Thank you, brother. You know you're more than welcome to come up anytime you want to, man. And everything my brother said was actual facts. You know what I mean? So I wish I could tell y'all to go back and watch it, but they deleted it, Uncle Diggity. And this is why I say, man, we gotta well, I ain't gonna say to box cleverly with my words, because I box cleverly with my words. I know what I can and can't say on YouTube. All right. But, right, last night was very powerful. I know it was powerful, one, because the video got taken down, right? How many times I done sit up here and played copyrighted music on this goddamn show, man? I ain't never got a flag in or none of that stuff. But they completely just removed the video, right? It is, ain't it, Uncle Diggity? Hit that like button, y'all. You hear me? That's crazy. But, and this is the reason why I want to, even when I transfer, because I'm definitely going to transfer to other platforms, y'all going to definitely know. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on Facebook too, man. Just type my name in, Virgil Beard. My pops might show up too. Send both of us friend requests. Just type in Virgil Beard. You're gonna see my picture. Then it looks something like my avatar here, which is actually me, but it's not quite. I think I got the same jeans on. No, hold on. No, hold on. That's a whole different picture. Let me go check real quick. Yeah, this is a whole different picture. Yeah. Oh, that's a whole different fit. My fault. I thought I had the same fit on it. No, but my profile picture on Facebook is me at the Ohio Media School. Remember I told you I graduated from Ohio Media School, and my brother from Mr. O from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? My Joe, bro. You hear me talking about, Mike? What up, Joe? What happened, Joe? You know what I'm saying? My bro, Mr. O, from Chicago. He went to the Illinois Media School. I graduated from Ohio Media School. I wonder how many they got in Illinois. I know we got 1, 2, 3. I think we got 4 in Ohio. Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, and I think Dayton, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put my Facebook link in the chat. You hear me? Lance Parker, what it do, man? Lance Parker, you know they deleted last night's teaching. Go hit me up on Facebook, y'all, man. You hear me? Go ahead and hit me up on the book. I got Instagram, but I really don't mess with it, man. I don't know why, man. I just don't like Instagram, man. I really don't. I mean, I really, really don't. Instagram, I feel like I'm being dumbed down at an exponential rate when I look at Instagram. That just might be me. But you know, a lot of people are having success with it and more success to them. Blessings, man. There's blessings and respect. Hit that like button, y'all. Meet and greet, yeah, y'all. Do what my brother Lance Parker did, man. You hear me? Walk in the building saluting, man. You see how my brother Uncle Diggity do? Come in, saluting, paying respect. Man, there's blessings and respect to you brothers, man. All y'all out there in the clouds watching and listening, man. Hit that like button, man. Y'all welcome to the show, too. You're all welcome. Just hit me up on Facebook. My brother LP in the building, man. Then I want to sip my tea, man, because you know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, they deleted last night's show, y'all. They deleted last night's show. It's all good, man. I ain't, like I said, I could teach that class tonight. Damn near verbatim. You hear me? But I got a surprise for y'all. Or should I say not so much as a surprise, but you know what I'm saying? I'm about to set up my Patreon this weekend. You feel me? So we're going to have to move exposing the music and exposing the Demon Time music industry Wednesdays to Patreon. I got some other content too. I should have been started a Patreon for real. I got some other content too, y'all, that I just, be recording on my own. Exclusive shit from the city that y'all got to get. Y'all want to see what's popping in my city. Y'all want to see what's going on in Columbus, Ohio on the A Real Talk side. I'm a official Columbus representative. You hear me? So, I'm going to set the Patreon, but we're going to have the teachings on there, though. I mean, we're going to do them live right here, but as soon as we get done, they're going to have to go right over there to the Patreon for the
playback because, you know what I'm saying, over there we can play copyrighted music, man, without worrying about our stuff getting taken down and all that stuff, man. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, y'all, you know what I mean? And it was a perfect example of what I'll be talking about, right? It's a perfect example of what I'll be talking about, what we discuss over here. You hear me? Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV One, what we be discussing over there. You hear me? It's just a prime example of what I'll be talking about. You feel me? It's a prime example. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn it, the unintelligent artificial intelligence. Yeah. That's the reason why the Fair Use Act was enacted, right? So people could fairly use copyrighted material. You know, I'm not monetized. I don't request cash apps or PayPals or any of that stuff. Although I got the link into my thing, though, but I don't never mention it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you could go as far as to say that the unintelligent artificial intelligence sees that, and then that's why they flag it. And that could all well possibly be true. Right? Yeah, you already know, Lance Parker, that's how the demo works. So that's how we're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get me a new laptop. You know what I'm saying? About to get a different setup. How the lights popping. You know what I'm saying? And just to show y'all I ain't perping. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that y'all saying I am perping. You know what I mean? But yeah, we ain't playing no games, man. I didn't go to the Ohio Media School for nothing, man. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? We got the big boy. You hear me? Oh, damn, my fault. I done sit up there and hit the damn mouse. My fault. But y'all see that? These are the lights right here. Y'all hit to this brand right here. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta invest in yourself, man. You hear me? Especially when it comes to creating content. You need right. And since me being a hustling ass guy that I am, you feel me? I'm gonna make it happen regardless though. But plus, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, also once again, shout out to my brother Red Supreme. I don't feel like I have put enough work in yet to be asking nobody for no damn money. You feel me? That's just being real with y'all. You feel me? That's just keeping it 100. You feel me? But this is a business, and I do business, so that's the reason why I got my PayPal and Cash App in there. You feel me? When it comes to recording content, you want to make sure you get you some good lights. You hear me? When you get a camera, get a nice camera. I'm about to get a new camera. Somebody get a black one of them Black Magic joints. You hear me? Y'all go to go to Amazon and type in Black Magic camera. And you see how much them joints cost. You know, so I got a lot of content coming for y'all, man. It's just getting started over here, man. You feel me? Go get you some decent lights. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got the little flaps on it. You know what I'm talking about? To where you can direct the light. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You got the little filter screens. Damn. Cut my fingernails and I can't grab nothing now. You feel me? Got the little lights on there. I can change this up. You know what I'm saying? Change the colors. I got a red, green, and blue. You feel me? So we can switch the lighting up. You know what I'm talking about? You know, so I got 2 of these. It work very well. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you get your lighting right. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to make sure you get your light game right, though, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? We in the trenches right now, but Trust me when I tell y'all, though, nice things is going on behind the scenes, man. Blessings is coming. You hear me? The Most High is bestowing blessings upon the situation. Capital G, capital O-D, blessing us. You hear me? So, you know what I mean? It's going to be fire. But make sure you invest in yourself, though, y'all. You feel me? Get you some good lighting. Get you a good camera. You know what I'm saying? If you just recording for like, I mean, it's good. You can use the Black Magic. I'm definitely going to use my Black Magic, but you can use a regular camera, like, you know what I'm saying, regular digital camera, DSLR camera, you know what I'm saying, to film with instead of using your computer's camera. You feel me? But my computer's camera is pretty decent, so, you know what I'm saying? Let me put the rest of this. Hit that like button, y'all, man. Invest in yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't cam up either, too, man. And we're gonna do a show. Put a 1 in the chat, right? If y'all want to hear my theory on why people don't cam up. You hear me, y'all? I said put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to hear Stacks with the Facts. Y'all brethren Virgil, right? Y'all want to hear my theory, right? On behind why people don't cam up. Ooh, it's gonna be a powerful teaching. You hear me? None like any other teaching, any other class, man. Oh shit. Andrea said 1. Uncle Diggity said 1. All right, then that's all I need. All I need to see is 2 of the people that y'all talking about. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to hear y'all brethren Stacks with the Facts. You hear me? If y'all want to hear my theory on why people choose to not cam up, right? At all, ever. Because it's the teaching behind it. You can believe that. You hear me? It's something that come with that. You hear me? Remember when I told y'all about those who operate in secret? Exactly, Lance Parker. And that's what I want to talk about before we get into it tonight. That's why I rock with you, LP, man. You know, LP the brethren, man. Lance Parker, man, go ahead, hit up the Facebook link, y'all. I'll put it right there. It's on the screen. Go ahead, hit up the Facebook. Send me a message, man, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Andrea. This is my theory, right? I'm not talking about people who have cammed up and then don't, for whatever reason they don't. It could be because they just choose not to, or because something happened clearly, right? I'm talking about people who have never cammed up and don't cam up, right? Right. But it's a broad thing though. It can across different types. You feel me? We got those who never cam up, those who cam up but don't cam up a lot, those who cam up all the time, right? Those who only cam up when they are on other platforms. You know what I'm talking about? This is something I've noticed and something that I've paid attention to as I'm watching YouTube. Because I'm a thinker and I analyze and I watch, right? Let me tell y'all something about the unintelligent artificial intelligence, and we're going to get into it, right? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So the unintelligent artificial intelligence, right? I see that it's getting more pervasive, right? And just, man, shout out to my brother Red, man. I love when I run into guys who have critical thinking ability and can see through this bullshit, man. You hear me? Remember, I tell you all the time that you don't have a demon because of what you do, but you don't do what you do because you have a demon. You have a demon because of what you do. You hear me? And with that being said, that's what I'm talking about, considering the unintelligent artificial intelligence and interacting online with each other like we do. I want y'all to see that interacting with each other how we do with this. You know what I'm saying? And this is part of the not coming up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Man, that anonymity thing, man. I want y'all to understand where the word anonymous comes from. Anonymous. Let me ask y'all, where y'all think anonymous originates from? What y'all think is going to lead back to if I sit up here and break down the etymology on anonymous? Yes, my brother Red is a very intelligent brother, and he's a thinker like me, like my man Lance Parker, like Uncle Diggity. You hear me? And this is why I come to YouTube for such a time as this. It's not about numbers for me. It's not about me popping. I'm already popping in real life, right? But it's about getting in contact with people like y'all, right? I want y'all to understand what's happening out here, right? That's why me and my pops come here too every Sunday, because we know at this time in our experience in this reality right now, we need spiritual enlightenment and strengthening. We need to be spiritually inclined, intelligent, educated, informed, right? Because if y'all sitting out here in 2022 and seeing this stuff going on, and you think it's not a spiritual aspect to all of this, then you have the right to think that. Just like over here at A Real Talk Pod Class, we have the right to think what we do. Cheers. This is green tea, by the way. You hear me? Steeped mildly with just a hint of honey. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? This level of teaching, and this is not me bragging. I'm telling y'all because I know my assignment. You hear me? Plus my emails. People send me emails for some reason. They don't hit the like button, but people send emails. Hey, whatever. You hear me? Keep it coming. Keep them coming, right? Because I love to teach and I love to learn. Because by teaching y'all teaching me, I learn a lot of stuff. You know, from guys like Uncle Diggity, Lance Parker. You know what I'm talking about? You did. All right. So just know that, though, man. Just know that the unintelligent artificial intelligence is in full effect. You feel me? And, you know, we can make the Matrix do as we see fit. But in order to do that, you know, it's a lot of stuff that has to go down, y'all. You know what I mean? It's all about us free thinkers, us critical thinkers, right? Believers, right? Knowers. What about y'all know? What y'all know about the knowers? Y'all want to know the difference between believing something and knowing something? You hear me? A no name or without or missing. What you talking about, Andrew? You did. This is the gathering of the masses who come pay respects to the almighty Wu-Tang. The high priest elite. My man said light is provided through sparks of energy. Oh, the word anonymous. Oh, well, okay. Okay. I was kind of thinking that's what you had. I had to look it for a second. You know, I kind of forgot about that a little bit. You know, I'm over here smoking. No, it means all of that, but I'm talking about the etymology of the word anonymous and what it represents, right? This is where we get the remember I told y'all about non-persons. Remember I told y'all 1984 by George Orwell. Remember I told y'all about his concept of non-persons, persona non grata, one not desired by the state, one not desired. Specifically in the tongue it was written in, one not desired by the state, which we get the term ostracized. Nah, you good, Andrea, man. You good. You just trying to use your thinker. That's all. Nah, that's right though. I was talking about the etymology. Though. Whenever I talk about what a word means and what it leads, I'm talking about the etymology of the word, the origin of the word, not the actual definition of the word, but the origin of where the word comes from. I want y'all to understand the difference. And don't get etymology confused with entomology. You hear me? Because a lot of people do that. Let me put y'all up on some game real quick. Don't confuse etymology with entomology. Y'all hear me? Who knows what entomology is? ENTOMOLOGY. Versus etymology, ETYMOLOGY. Which is the study of the origin or the study of the origin of languages. Not the definition of languages, the origin of languages. I want y'all to understand the difference between the definition of a word and the origin of a word. Right? Get you some green tea in your system, man. How many of y'all heard about this story about this girl, Sandra Kolalu? Right? I've seen a couple people talking about this, few people talking about this, right? Few, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michonne Denise doing her thing. Congratulations to her. I've seen her talking about it, right? It's a very, very disturbing, very macabre, very grotesque, very Saturn serpentine story. Very demonic. It's not normal human behavior if such a thing exists, right? Tap in and walk with me, y'all. Y'all gotta know, in order to, how many of y'all heard about this story? Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard about the story of Sandra Kulalu. Right? It's very disturbing, man. When I be hearing stories like this, it disturbs me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It doesn't make me angry. Definitely no fear, but it disturbs me. Right? And it's important for us to cover this stuff and talk about this stuff and use the platforms we have available to us to talk about this and create awareness around them, right? It's important that we do that, right? It's very important why we must do that, y'all. If y'all don't pay attention to anything I say, pay attention to this. Freedom of speech, which is directly connected to our freedom to think, is under attack. That's not on no political shit. That's not on no higher thinking whatever type shit y'all could think it'd be on, with all the different avenues for different ideologies and belief systems we have nowadays just to pick from and identify with. No. All right. I'm talking about actual facts. Exactly, Lance Parker. My man Lance Parker always coming through saying some profound shit, man. The problem with anonymity is that the anonymous can't be tracked down, challenged. Yes. But in today's era, most people aren't as intelligent as they like to believe or think that they are, because we can track IP addresses, right? And not only that, you just don't know who knows who. Now, unless you're from some small town somewhere where nobody ever heard of, probably, you might be able to get away with your BS online. But if you're a tactful person, like how I know myself and many other people to be, you know what I'm saying? You just never know when you might be somewhere where somebody got some people's out or something, or not even outside of all of that. Just the way the universe works, the way this reality works, man. It's reciprocal. Guess what reciprocal spells backwards? You hear me? It's reciprocal. The energy you put out is the energy you will receive at some point in time. How many of y'all know that to be true? Right? So, you know what I'm saying, man? This story with Sandra Kalalu is very, very disturbing, y'all. I gotta say that. And let's peep this article real quick before we get to the video, or we can see this though. I ain't paying no video. I'm just gonna play the audio, y'all.
A really troubling
fair use,
crime
the audio
in
is
Chicago
good.
has some close ties to the Piedmont Triad. Police in Chicago have accused a woman of killing her landlord and then dismembering her body. This is a crime that's hard to read about and hear about, let alone imagine happening.
Gotta say that.
The suspect in this case, 36-year-old Sandra Kalalu, is from High Point. Fox 8's Daniel Pierce joins us from the newsroom tonight. Daniel, you spoke with her family this morning. What's going through their minds?
Wow.
I spoke with them for about 6 minutes over the phone. They are still trying to grasp what happened, how it happened, and why it happened. Her friends who still live in the Triad have also been saying the same thing online. Her family tells me over the phone that she has a history of mental health issues.
Uh-oh.
Heard the defendant screaming and what sounded like a dish breaking. The basement tenant heard the victim's voice trying to calm the defendant down, and that was the last time she heard the victim's voice.
Chicago police believe this was the moment Sandra Kalalu killed her landlord, Francis Walker. The 36-year-old moved into Walker's house in July of this year. She was one of 5 people renting this home and stayed in a room on the first floor near Walker's room. The landlord tried to evict Kalalu because she had been going into other people's rooms.
At approximately 11 p.m. on October 9th, defendant and the victim were observed arguing about that eviction.
Chicago authorities say Kalalu killed Walker, dismembered her body, and tried to hide some of the evidence in a freezer.
Wow.
She allegedly used the victim's phone and sent text messages to her roommate, pretending to be the landlord,
directing them to allow the defendant to care for the victim's dog and to give the defendant their keys if they moved out. Meanwhile, a witness at the residence discovered blood in the victim's bedroom, near the defendant's bedroom, and in the common area.
Kalalu's family members tell Fox 8 they spoke with her every week, most recently a few days ago, and could tell something was off. They claim the 36-year-old was abused while growing up in High Point. She managed to overcome some of that abuse and got a job as a nurse because she wanted to help people. They say the 36-year-old moved to Chicago from High Point about 10 years ago and hadn't been the same since. For the victim's family, that doesn't matter.
I was happy with the decision today because I think this woman doesn't deserve to be in the community.
Hearing from the victim's family right there, authorities say that they are still looking for clues in this case, including the rest of Walker's body. The High Point native will remain in jail without bond. Katie?
Wow. Did y'all hear that? She has a history of mental health issues. But she pretty much had them under control. I would imagine they had on some type of medication, right? Some type of psychotropic drugs. I'm quite sure, I'm quite positive. But yeah, it's a sad story, man. Very sad. But she moved to Chicago. And that's when things kind of took a turn for the worse for her. Now, let me come up for this, man, because I gotta make sure whoever might see this can see my face, man. And this is no disrespect to Chicago. Love Chicago. It's a beautiful city, right? Remember when I keep telling y'all about Chicago, man? What do I keep telling y'all about Chicago? And why Chicago is experiencing what it's experiencing now? Right. Chicago has so many ley lines running through it, y'all. Y'all remember what I told y'all what ley lines are? Huh? Y'all remember when I told y'all that? Y'all remember when I told y'all that? When I told y'all about the ley lines and how they intersect through the cities and certain cities and stuff? I'm about to pull this image up for y'all. I'm trying to find the right image for y'all, man. Yeah, man. It's real crazy, man. All right. Listen here, y'all. Watch this. Peak game. All right. Y'all see that? Do y'all see this image? You read what that says? Huh? Andrea? Where Cupcake's ass at? Let me get my phone. I have to wait for my phone to update, y'all. All right. Y'all see this image? Exactly, Lance Parker. My man Lance Parker know what it is, right? Hold on real quick, y'all. Y'all see this? Y'all see this, man? Hit that like button, y'all, man. You hear me? Do y'all see the image? Now look at where Chicago is at. Chicago sits on the outer rim, right, of a tetragrammaton hexagonal portal or collection of portals on the morphic grid. Y'all do some research on the morphic grid or the morphic field. MORPHIC, right? And Chicago sits on the outskirts of all these connecting. Look at this, how many tetragrammatal hexagonal, right? You see the Fibonacci sequence in there. And this is through a huge area, right? This whole area. It's a very the demonic structure. You hear me? So think about when we were taught in school about lines of longitude and latitude, right? Right? I remember when we learned about that at school. Hold on, I'm about to pull up a map for y'all. Let me make sure I get the right one. Hit that like button, y'all. Smash that like button, y'all. You hear me? Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Oh, man, you know, I got a whole live stream I did on that, Lance Parker. I did a whole live stream on the Hadron Collider. Right? Well, let me pull up this map for y'all. Let me see how I bring this up for y'all, man. All right, now hold on, let me give me just bear with me, y'all. Give me a couple more seconds. I want to bring something else up for y'all. You did. Hit that like button, y'all. We going in, man. Hopefully I can find one. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, let's go back to right. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Where my brethren, Mr. Oak. We got my man Glitch the Guarantee in the building. What's good? Right. The Hadron Collider, man. Yeah. It's on there. I'm about to look on it. That's what I was doing. I was in the process of looking on my phone for you, LP, man. But I got them had to wait for my phone to finish updating. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to pull it up for you real quick though. But yeah, though, man, we did a whole stream about that. About the Hadron Collider. I'm about to pull it up right now. Put it in the chat. You feel me? The Hadron Collider has a lot to do with what's going on, y'all. That's what we was talking about in that episode, if y'all remember. You feel me? I'm about to find you right here, CERN, right here. I'm about to put it in the chat. You hear me? I'm about to put it in the chat right this second. You understand me? That's the link for it right there, man. Y'all go watch that video on CERN. It was a nice build. Definitely was a beautiful teaching. You hear me? Go check that joint out, man. So I'm showing y'all. I showed y'all all those maps. I showed y'all all those maps just to put shout out to Simple P confirmation to the information that I'll be telling y'all. Also, the confirmation I'm about to give y'all the information that my brother Mr. O gave us concerning Chicago. Right? Lance said props. Don't you love props? Keep it real, Lance Parker, man. I can tell what type of guy you are. You love props. You love visuals just like I do. Right? It adds more depth to what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll show you that just so you can get a visual of it, so you can visualize what I'm saying. So not to try to convince you or manipulate you to believe what I'm saying, but once you see something, you can't unsee it. And that might spark something in your mind to go look into what it is to see if there's any validity behind it. I think a lot of people don't do research or don't think about things in other ways because they are afraid of getting their paradigm shattered. Their conditioned view of reality, they don't want to get that shattered or crushed. They much just think things are the way they are, and that's what it is. And that's okay. People are allowed to think whatever they want to think. Oh, y'all remember when I had my brother Serville on here, my brother Serville Wiley Wiggles Juice CEO, Draped Imperial Grapes, my brother who got his own first owned, black owned winery in Columbus, Ohio, first ever owned, black owned, family owned winery and distillery. My brother. Remember when I had him on the show? And that tea is good, man. Damn. I can't stop drinking it. Remember when I had my man Serville on the show? CEO, Draped Imported Grapes or Draped Imperial Grapes? You understand what I'm saying? he having a opening for his actual shop, his wine shop. You know what I'm saying? He got the racks put up on the wall. He getting it painted in there. He got walls painted with murals. You know what I'm saying? He got the nice little decorum in there. You know what I mean? With the tables in there. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have a little bar area set up in there. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a little stand. He gonna be serving like little small plates. You hear me? It's gonna be dope, man. Hold on. Did he say? Hold on, maybe that might me just adding it. I don't think my nigga said about the small place. Maybe that's just me just thinking like it's gonna be some small place up there because the way it's gonna be laid out, he was telling me it just seemed like it's gonna be fly like that. I like the way he got it set up. He gonna have it set up in there. You know, so if y'all go to my Facebook, y'all can see it. I just put it on my story today too, and I put it on there. So you know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all go over there. You know what I'm saying, to Facebook, get in contact with my brother Surveil, man. You know what I'm talking about? Order y'all some of that wine. You feel me? Let me tell y'all something, man. This stuff right here, y'all. This stuff right here, y'all. This is the absolute best wine I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not saying that because that's my brother from the city, man. I'm not saying, I'm not putting on, man. You hear me? I'm not putting on. I'm not overhyping. I'm telling y'all facts, man. I don't even drink wine. I drink alcohol, man. I mean, I really don't even drink as much as I used to. When I do drink tequila. And I like a little Cavassier every now and again. You know what I'm talking about? I like to drink a little brew every now and again, you know, a little Corona or something like that. But I really don't drink wine for real. I'm not a wine drinker. But this wine right here, y'all, you hear me? This wine right here, this flavor, lemon haze, draped imperial grapes from my brother Surveil. Hey, listen, this wine right here is good as fuck. It's the best wine I've ever tasted in my life, man. And I'm not just saying that. I mean that, man. I wouldn't even be doing that. It's the best wine I ever had in my life. The best flavor, the taste, the consistency is good. Just this temperature right here or chilled. Remember I told you I'll serve it room temperature in a super chilled glass. Try it out, man. Right? And I'm not even a person to drink wine all like that. You feel me? But this is some really good wine right here. And my man's wine is not like strong. It's 14%. This is 14% alcohol. Did y'all hear what I said? This is 14% alcohol. So not only is this wine very delicious, good flavor, you know what I'm saying? This is going to have you nice and feeling right too, but my man really know what he's doing, and I got to put on for him though, because this is some really good wine. You hear me? This flavor particular. All the ones I tasted, and I had what? I had 6 different flavors at one point. My man gave me like a case of wine when he came on the show. Show love. So I got to make sure I always show some real. And then he's having an event November 25th, Black Friday this year. And of course, y'all know A-Real Talk Media is going to be in the building. I'm going to be nice and clean and suited and booted. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to go up there and cover the whole venue live. You know what I'm talking about? In the building. Hey, Andrea, listen to me. Go over to Facebook, or matter of fact, go down, scroll down my videos, y'all, and go look at the video I have with my brother Surveil Riley, CEO of Wiggles Juice. Right? I'm about to find it for y'all real quick. This is some, man, I'm telling y'all, this is the absolute best wine I've ever had in my life, man. You hear me? Like I said, I'm not a wine drinker, but that is some real good wine right there. That lemon haze. You know what I'm saying? That lemon haze. I'm about to get it for y'all right now. I'm about to get Surveil's Facebook for y'all. I'm about to put his Facebook link in the chat right now. That's it right there, y'all. Go holler at my mans and them. Mr. O, my Joe from Chicago. What it do, bro? Listen. Y'all go to that Facebook page right there and tell my brother Surveil Stacks with the Facts. Tell him Virg sent you, right? And from April Talk Podcast, tell him, or Pod Class, but tell him April Talk Podcast, and order this lemon haze. He got over, listen, my mans and them got over 100 different flavors. You hear me? Over 100, got 108 different flavors. I go up there today. He got like so many. He got like almost 80 tanks in there he got going at a time. He's massive producing. If y'all need to have y'all's own brand of wine or whatever you do, mass produced, he's licensed. He can do that for you. He's the only independent Black-owned winery distillery in the region. He has it. He's like, if you got an idea for a wine you want to make, he can make it for you and mass produce it for you. You ain't really missed too much, man. We about to go in on your city, so it's good that you here. You feel me? I might even need you to come up. You know what I'm talking about? So we can talk about what we talking about concerning this lady, Sandra Kulalu. Mr. O, what you know about Sandra Kulalu? Hey, Andrew, this the lemon haze joint. I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I'm a weed smoker, man. Listen, purple haze is always going to be my regular. You hear me? My favorite. I just like the regular haze, this regular purple haze. You feel me? But when I tasted the lemon haze strand, I said, "Ooh, I like the lemon haze." Right. So when I first had Surveil on the show, right, about a month or so ago, a couple months ago, he invited me to the winery, and I went up there, and he gave me a case of wine, and I seen this bottle like lemon haze. Like, hold on, let me see that lemon haze, because when I seen the lemon haze, it just automatically put me in the mind frame when I used to cop the lemon haze from my mans and them that stayed across the street from me and shit back in the day. And the lemon haze was some pith, had a nice, not like, had a nice lemony scent to it, taste flavor to it, but it ain't that haze to haze. The regular haze got that taste. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all remember back in like 05, 06, when the haze was going around real heavy, you know what I'm talking about? Niggas know that haze when I'm talking about smoking that haze, man. You hear me? Smoking that Zeus, man. Smoking that Jesus. Oh, man, what happened to the purple haze, man? That was some fire-ass weed. But go holler at my man Surveil right there on Facebook. He going to get you together. Tell him I sent you. He got over 100 flavors, right? And we're going to be in the building winning on November 25th because he's having a grand opening for his winery. You know what I'm saying? He got an actual storefront with the winery. And that's what I just went up there today and seen the results. When I went up there the last time, it looked completely different from the last time I went up there. So my man's up there and they're working. November 25th is going to be the grand opening. Oh, it's going to be dope in there. And we're going to be in the building live. So, you know what I'm saying? Tap in and walk with us. Hit that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. So what y'all know about all them ley lines running through Chicago? Remember I keep telling y'all that Chicago is sits on the vortex and is a vortice, right? On many different ley lines, and it is being presided over by very powerful and strong ground force stronghold demons. It's not only the different lines that run through Chicago and city itself, but the grid that it's on, and that particular part of that grid that Chicago is on. Yeah, Mr. O, man, I might have to drop the link and bring my brother Mr. O up here in a second, man. You hear me? talk about this. Hey, Mr. O, you hear about this Sandra Kulalu story? I know you did. You had to hear about this, right? Y'all hear about this Sandra Kulalu story, y'all? This is very disturbing, man. So, y'all heard what happened, what they said happened. She dismembered this lady. I want y'all to understand what it means to dismember somebody, right? Oh, hey, Mr. O, man. Matter of fact, come on up right now, man, because I want to drop some jewels on y'all, man, and just to give confirmation of the information, man. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to Simple Pete, another guy from Chicago, man. Confirmation of the information that my brother Mr. O be saying and has said on more than one occasion. And you gotta be able to understand the significance of this. You hear me? You have to be able to understand the significance of the information we about to reveal to y'all and connect the dots on as to why these type of things happen in cities like Chicago, specifically Chicago. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, man. That tea was good, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna wait for my nigga Mr. O to come up, man. Mr. O. Mr. O.
What it do, Joe?
Mr. O. Mr. O.
Mr. O.
What's up with you,
Mr.
bro?
O. Shit,
Yeah,
brother, man, chilling. I'm at work though, you know what I'm saying? Don't mind the background. I was doing the late night stream with Angry Man and them. I'm remodeling my kitchen right now. So yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Now,
man.
Mr. O, man, I'm about to get confirmation to the information that you have said on more than one occasion. You hear me? Now, Mr. O has said this specifically over here on my platform, or our platform, I should say, about this, man. Right? I showed y'all. Hold on. Let me bring up the images for y'all real quick. I think Lance Parker said props.
That's crazy. Every time I'm on your stream, I'm at lunch.
Right? Yeah, well, y'all see the man, Mr. O, is always at work, so that lets you know he about his business. You hear me?
God damn it.
This map right here shows a series of grids on the morphic grid, especially in this region right here where Chicago's at. I had the bigger picture pulled up, but I must have erased it earlier. Shit.
All right, so these are the ley lines going around the whole entire continent?
Just the Western Hemisphere for the most part in this image right here.
All right, so we got Mexico, Canada, United States, Alaska, and some parts of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And I see the little Bermuda Triangle. I see that little buddy right there. Shout out to Amelia Earhart.
But we seen the one from Chicago earlier, you know what I'm saying? And Chicago is on the perimeter, although there's a series of even smaller ley lines that run through Chicago. It sits on a wider grid that connects a whole bunch of cities, including all of Canada and Northern America, states like Illinois, of course, Indiana, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Not some parts of Michigan and Minnesota and stuff like that, and all up there in Canada too, Duluth and all that stuff right there, even around to Toronto and all of that stuff. It's a huge grid. I keep telling y'all, look at this, called the morphic grid. You hear me? You ever heard of the morphic grid? Mr. O, you ever heard of the morphic grid? The MORPHIC grid?
Can't say I have, Virgil. I only know a little bit of some things and a whole bunch of nothing most of the time, but I'm learning.
Mm-hmm. Right, and it sits on the outer realm of a system, a grid system of these ley lines, and these are portals. And speaking of CERN, like my man Lance Parker asked me earlier, CERN has been activated, which means it has amplified the let's say the oscillation, if you will. You hear me? The resonance, the energetic frequential resonance of these portals, which means there's open them up. They're opening them up longer, and that means more entities is able to get in. Hence, the very violence and level of it we see in the city of Chicago, especially.
Well, I live in this godforsaken city every day. I gotta walk outside, ducking bullet holes and crackheads trying to sell me shit.
Yeah. And it pretty much goes on in the
still like the
city.
deep dish pizza and the Chicago hot dogs.
You said what now?
Yep. I
said
said, man,
what?
I gotta wake up every day, gotta duck bullet holes, crackheads trying to sell me stuff, but at least we got good deep dish pizza though.
Yeah, we got a Giordano's down here, man.
Oh, y'all got a Giordano. Check y'all out.
Yeah, it's overrated, to be honest with you, but it was good though.
I
ain't gonna front like it wasn't nasty, like it was not. No, it was good, but I'm just not a fan of the reverse pizza pies. It's, you know, I like my regular pizza though. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Chicago has been presided over by very powerful ground force stronghold entities, y'all. As we can see evident in the types of crime that is happening there, and the level it is, to the point to where they even call themselves demons. Rest in the essence to King Von, rest in the essence to FBG Duck, and everybody else from Chicago who has lost their lives. It's so
Fredro,
sad.
my boy Fredro.
God damn,
Fredro
that's
crazy, my homeboy.
Man. You hear me?
Hey, you know, Lil Durk, my man's in them and everything, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
You see my man's in there. That's what's up, man. Y'all from the same area or something?
Man, look, bro. Me, Lil Durk, and Dwayne Wade grew up in the same area, bro. Matter of fact, Dwayne Wade grew up in 2 of my neighborhoods. I told you before, I grew up on around 79, early part of my life, around the Killer Ward section, right? And D Wade, his people used to stay around there too. And his OG, his grandma, used to stay down the street where Dirk grandma stayed on 72nd and Green, and I used to stay over there on 70 and Green still to this day. You did? So yeah. And I used to live around 65th and Parnell, which is right around the corner from 65th and Normal, what they call Lamb Run. You did?
Right.
Yep. So hey, and I've been around the guys. We call the guys the members. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around the guys all my life.
Yeah, Chicago is different, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
One thing I can't say about Chicago niggas, though, I was locked up with some niggas from Chicago. Listen, Chicago niggas do be thinking they the flyest niggas ever, too, though, man.
Yeah,
the gangsters. I got to say that, man.
bro. Look, that's a saying here in Chicago, bro. Look, y'all know how y'all say, how people say if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Right. We got a saying here in Chicago. You could take a Chicago nigga anywhere in the United States or around the globe. You'll know he's from Chicago. Here, you ain't gotta say he's from Chicago. You'll just know he's from Chicago.
Yeah, I told y'all the story when I had my experience in Chicago, man, back in the day, man. If y'all remember that, man, that was crazy, man. You know what I'm talking about. But let's get back to Sandra Kulalu, though. Mr. O, you heard about this story, I know. You hear me, Mr. O? Something happened to his phone.
I heard you.
All right, now listen to this. Before we get to that, right? I'm going to show y'all an image. Like I say, to get confirmation of the information, man. How's it doing that? All right. And I just have the image. Hold on, give me a couple seconds real quick, y'all. And I just have that joint up there. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to just get to this image right here. Now, y'all see, I showed y'all this map earlier right here, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get to this map right here. All right. Y'all see this image right here? Y'all see that image? Blow your screen up and look at the image. You see that this is the 42nd parallel right here. So that will make this one the 41st. Or should I say this one where Chicago is at, all right? Y'all see that? Can you see it, Mr. O?
Sorry about that, bro. Say that again.
I said you see Chicago is on the 41st parallel.
Yeah, I said that before with Rome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just showing confirmation of that information. Y'all see right here, Chicago. Y'all see the city. Yep. Y'all see it's on the 41st parallel, right? I had the image. I don't even know what happened to it, right? When you look up the city of Rome or Roma, as it's pronounced in Italian or Latin, you know what I'm saying?
Roma. Gotta remember that. Rome, of course, Romans, Roma.
Right. Damn, why went to that image, man? Well, here we go, right here. I'm gonna just show y'all this, right? I didn't even mean to click on that one. That's crazy. That's the thing when you be clicking on these images. I'm gonna just show this though, because I don't feel like searching through all that stuff. So we know that Chicago sits on the 41st side. My nigga Havoc used to be saying back in the day. Right? And then y'all see this image right here? Y'all see where it says the Rome? Y'all see what parallel Rome is on? I tried to find, I had the map up there. I don't know what happened to it. I don't feel like searching through that shit again, because I have to always search through it. But y'all look at the coordinates. Y'all could put it in. Y'all see. You know what I'm saying? So what does that tell you? That tell you that the city of Rome is also connected to the grid on the whole entire other side of the planet. Connected to the same grid. And then go look at the Morphic grid over there in Europe. And it'll blow your mind. It'll blow my mind. It's like a goddamn checkerboard. You hear me? Ouija board.
Oh Lord.
Sorry board, goddamn it. Monopoly board, whatever you want to call it.
Monopoly.
You know what I'm talking about? But we gotta talk about this chick, Sandra Kulalu, though. Right? She dismembered this lady, y'all. Do y'all understand what that means?
And she in my city. She was in my city, right?
Of course.
Demon shit. Demon time. Go ahead.
You, man. You know, why people want to try to deny like it's something that's not, man.
And I try to tell you dudes every single time, whatever show I'm on, whether it be Jab Show, whether it be Dirty Folks Show, Well, it'll be on my man Virgil show right here, right next to me. Look, Chicago women are the worst women to deal with.
Mhm.
Trust me, I have 20 plus years experience dealing with the Chicago woman. They pretty, they gang bang, they have degrees. And now they're practicing witchcraft. You can't win.
That's pretty much going on everywhere, bro. To be honest with you.
And we influenced them. Chicago women influenced all the other women in this country, and I have to take blame. We sorry for what we had showed y'all, exposed y'all to this country, but now y'all want to be with the shits.
Yeah, that whole drill culture is just demonic. You hear me?
Yeah, we out did gangster rap, bro. We out did gangster rap.
Super out there gangster rap. That shit ain't right. Even gangster rap wasn't even talking about
Smoking dead off.
Yeah, that's just, man. That's so demonic right there. Just to even say that, it's just so demonic, man. Like the actual practice of it, though, like I'm pretty sure some of these niggas, man. You gotta understand that shit.
You know, so crazy that became a trend when little homie, little JoJo, you know what I'm saying, got deleted, and you know, so messed up. I know the nigga that did this shit, but I ain't gonna say that neither here nor there. But it is what it is. Yeah, ever since that damn little homie got deleted. That's what became the talk line and tagline for any type of deletion of any kind in the world, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
We had one time to go ahead and take over the rap game from Chicago. We had one time. Look what we did.
Man, listen to this article, y'all, man. You hear me? This is crazy, man. This is absolutely insane, man. Salute the Blade Monger in the building, man.
Salute Blade Monger.
This is insane, man.
Real one from day one. How you, Andrea?
Woman reveals how she survived attack from suspect in Chicago landlord's murder. Now, this is from October 17th. You know what I'm saying?
3 days ago.
The Chicago woman accused of murdering her landlord allegedly tried to kill her another earlier this year by stuffing an inhaler down her throat and singing, "I'm a doctor, I can kill you." Wow. Sandra Kulalu, 36, who has been charged with first-degree murder in the gruesome death of her landlord, Francis.
Whoa. Time. That old-looking chick was 30. Hold on. I'm about to be 36 in a couple of weeks, bro. And I look like I'm still like in my late 20s, early 30s. You mean tell me?
Demons, man. When them demons, listen here, when them demons and them entities get a hold of you, y'all, and I'm saying some real shit, but when these entities get a hold of you, they literally suck you dry of your energy. They literally from the inside out are sucking you of your energy. Right? They're literally sucking the life force out of you. Right? Until you die.
Yeah.
If you have domesticated them and made them your friends, like how most of y'all doing. Right? Let's get back to the article.
Matter of fact, Jap just did a show. Matter of fact, now this coming clear. Jap just did a damn show on this strike. I think the other day or early this week.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So
yeah,
a lot of people talk about. I ain't seen nothing Jap did though. I seen what Mashawn Denise did and somebody else that I really don't know, but I ain't really seen nobody else doing it for that I pay attention to anyway. Sandra Kulalu, 36, who has been charged with first-degree murder in the gruesome death of her landlord, Francis Walker, also allegedly attacked another woman back in January. What? She started to sing, "I'm a doctor, I can kill you. I'm a doctor, I can help you." The woman told the news station on Friday about the harrowing incident, which police said happened near a Northside condo stairwell. The victim alleged that Kulalu knocked her to the ground. She got on top of me. She put her hand over my nose, squeezed it shut, put her other hand over my mouth, closed it shut, tried to kill me, added the asthmatic woman who had taken the breath from her inhaler before the alleged attack. Wow. She claims Kulalu tried to stuff the device into her mouth. "I had one breath left and I bit what I thought was her hand. What I ended up biting was her finger," she told WGN. Officers tried to get her up off the floor, tried to take her away, which they eventually did, taking her to a psychiatric hospital.
Man,
Kalala
that's
was
crazy.
Kalala was reportedly found not guilty of battery in the case during a trial in the summer. And since I wasn't dead, I guess I don't count, the woman told the news. Authorities discovered Walker's remains last week in a freezer at a West Ridge residence after her tenants became concerned about her whereabouts. When the police arrived, that individual who made the call told the police there was another suspect who lived in the residence who the other tenants were afraid of. Chief of Detectives Brendan Deanahan told a news conference. Look at this chick, man.
Damn, that's crazy.
Look at this chick.
You gotta put it on screen, bro.
Oh, I thought it was on the screen. My fault. My bad, y'all. I'm over here hard than like. Look at this chick, y'all. Fair use, fair use. Look at it. Don't she look goddamn it crazy?
Man, she like a nigga I used to play dodgeball with.
Handsome as hell.
And bro, this keep on proving my damn point. What's up with women want to walk around looking like a damn black and mild, bro? On God. And I mean, she all right, so check this out, bro. The face right here, she look like James Toney, bro. She like James Toney with a fucking what's that, scarf or
just the security.
Hold on 1 second, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. Go ahead, bro. She got a scarf on her head and she just looked crazy, man. I ain't even trying to be funny, y'all. She looked goddamn it crazy. Look at her face. She looked goddamn it crazy. It looked like she specifically fixed her scarf and like she kind of posed for this picture a little bit.
Man, shorty look like Sojourner Truth.
She definitely handsome as shit, man. I gotta say that, man.
Man.
She's a handsome ass bro.
36-year-old. All right, so basically, you know, this the thing. So she probably had that low income or that Section 8 thing, right? Did she have any kids? Did they mention she had any kids or anything?
Hold on. We I ain't read that far yet. You feel me? Hold on real quick. Y'all see what she look like? She look like a goddamn crazy. Like she look damn food, don't she, man? She look crazy. I ain't
Yeah, like I said, she like James Toney and with a scarf on.
She look crazy, man. Kalala was reportedly found not guilty of battery in the case during a trial in the summer. And since I wasn't dead, I guess I don't count, the woman told the news outlet. Authorities discovered Walker's remains last week. Okay, yeah. When the police arrived, the individual, right, we read that. Look at this, man, just killed that lady. She looked like she had something on her, too.
That's correct.
Look at this. Rest in the essence to this lady, man.
Palmer did a show on this too. So Palmer, Jap, everybody. So everybody in Chicago made their rounds on this.
All right. Rest in the essence to this lady right here, though, right? But I want y'all to understand what it means to dismember somebody, man. And that suspect had recently called a tow truck and carried a heavy bag out to the tow truck, he added. Kalalu, who was seen carrying garbage bags, allowed officers to search her room, but when they didn't find anything, she was allowed to leave with the tow truck after saying her car had broken down. Wow. Police later located the tow truck driver, who told them he picked up a woman who disposed of a large bag in a garbage can across the city at Foster Avenue Beach. Law enforcement then recovered the bag, which was filled with bloodied rags. Goddamn. Based upon that evidence, the detectives were able to go to the residence or into the residence, and they eventually discovered human remains in the freezer. Damn. The driver, Antonio Correa, 24, told the NBC station that a neighbor of Kalalo's called to warn him that the woman may have committed a crime. Kalalu paid Correa with Walker's credit card before becoming angry that he wouldn't take her to another shop, the outlet reported, citing prosecutors. She then reportedly pulled a knife on Correa, who defended himself with a stick until cops arrived. Wow. The tow truck driver actually gave us a location and explained the person he was transporting actually pulled a knife. So officers responded to that scene and replaced the suspect placed the suspect into custody, the official said. Authorities say They found Walker's head and severed limbs inside the freezer. During a bond hearing last week, prosecutors alleged Kalalu had been given an eviction notice and was heard arguing with Walker. Other tenants heard loud bangs and the victim and the defendant arguing on this first floor. Assistant State's Attorney Ann McCord Rogers. The basement tenant heard the defendant screaming in what sounded like a dish breaking. Look at this girl face, man. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this girl's face, man. And tell me what y'all think. What do y'all see when y'all look into Sandra Kulalu's face? You want to know what I see when I look into this girl face, man? I see anguish. The perfect word for what I see in her face. Anguish, man. Straight anguish. Y'all hear me, man? Let me come up for this. Y'all hear me when I say what I just said? When y'all look into Sandra Kulalu's face, what is it that you see when you look into this face? It definitely does, Lance Parker. Right? Let me show y'all something, man. I don't even be trying to, man, but this is just in me, man. I gotta, put y'all up on some game. I'm pretty sure y'all all have heard this word before. But who knows exactly what it means? And when I look into Sandra Kulalu's face, I see anguish. I see anguish. Right? I see anguish, brethren and sisters, man. You hear me? I see anguish, severe mental or physical pain or suffering.
Hey, yo, bro, I'm sorry. I'm in the show, but I'm also monitoring and watching Jap on my earpiece too. This nigga's tweaking.
Yeah, Jap a silly ass dude, man.
Yeah, he's doing the promiscuousness of a whore, Corinne Stephens.
Wow, Superhead was off the chain back in the day. But look at this though, Mr. O, for real though.
Yep.
When you look into the eyes of Sandra Kulalu, right?
Right.
Which, to be quite honest with y'all, she's not really a bad looking girl when you see her in this picture. Look at her face.
See.
What do you see in her face? What's the first word that come to mind when you look into her face? Look at her eyes and just the way her facial is in this image.
Well, I can kind of see a little bit of remorse in her eyes, but then again, that could be a ploy to go ahead and give off the expression that she's showing remorse, but deep down she's not really remorseful. More so, I could tell by her eyes, it's glossed over a little bit.
Them ain't no fake tears, I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh no, them ain't fake tears. I can see the tear lines going down the side of her face. I sense a woman that's basically probably dealing with mental issues.
Yes.
And possibly looking like a cry for help, but at the same time, she's a victimizer of her own thing. So classic what's that? Sociopathic narcissistic personality disorder. Classic. Anguish.
Notice that in the definition of anguish, in the noun version, right? Notice that the very first thing is severe mental before physical. Look at the words that are similar: agony, pain, torment, torture, suffering. That is exactly what I see when I look into the eyes of Sandra Kulalu. So we over here at Real Talk now. So what causes that?
Hey, holla what Blake Monger just said though. He said after the picture, she asked Mr. Brooks for her picture for her phone. Mr. I remember that one. Yeah, but back to the woman's picture. So this woman,
let me pull it up real quick, because she definitely has anguish in her face, torment, and all of that. We could clearly see that. You know what I'm saying? We clearly can see that. Look in her face. You definitely see pain. You definitely see agony. You definitely see torment, torture, suffering in her eyes.
The problem is it her own personal anguish or the anguish that she had just did to the lady?
Yeah,
that's the question. Because she could be sensing agony, but is she being sympathetic with the agony or empathetic with the agony? That's the question.
Yeah, that's a huge difference too. But I'm just saying, to do stuff in the manner in which she did, though, y'all, dismembered the lady. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? That's what makes it different. You feel me? That's what makes you have to look at this from a different perspective and with different eyes. You hear what I'm saying, Mr. Oh, man? She dismembered this lady. Where did she get the ability to know how to dismember a body from? Because there's a certain way you have to do that. You can't just do that with any type of blade or knife or cutting instrument. And you have to know what you're doing. So where did she get the wherewithal? You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about, like, come on now, y'all. You know what I mean?
What kind of profession did she have before this? See, that's that go into it. What kind of profession?
Yeah, them was good questions to ask right there. You feel me? Very good questions. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, we could go on her social media on her social media and see like what kind of TV shows she was interested in. You know what I'm saying? Snapchat. So basically, you could get everything that you want and info off of social media and get a profile of this woman. See, that's what one thing social media has done to you people. Y'all don't understand. When you post your likes, your desires, all that stuff, y'all basically creating the FBI and CIA profile so that you took out all the hard work for them. All they gotta do is type in your name, look at your profile for a couple of seconds, and then, bam, they got a whole profile analysis on your ass.
Yeah. That's why you got a box. You got to box on social engineering too, y'all, man.
Also, they basically created the selfie craze, the selfie trend to keep updated pictures of you on social media at all times.
Yeah. The 10-year challenge and all that goofy ass shit. That shit, listen here, we're gonna do a show on that too. That's the unintelligent artificial intelligence right there, man. I'm gonna come up with a nice title for that. And we're gonna go in on all of that challenge and all that shit, man. Because this is programs, even more in-depth programming, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? But this girl dismembered this lady, y'all. You hear me? I want y'all to understand, like, in order to be able to you can't, you know what I mean? the average human being would not be able to do something like that. Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all? It's the case of a guy in Columbus. I was locked up with this guy. He was a nut job for sure. This guy took a samurai sword and killed the dude, right? It was on the news and everything, man. I was in the joint with this dude. And yeah, he was pretty fried, man. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? I just say that to say that, man, that you know, especially in a place like Chicago, y'all, man, like y'all gotta understand, man. It's some powerful, powerful spiritual stuff going on up there in Chicago, man. You know what I mean? And it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get worse. Especially on the first of the year. Y'all think this is something with this girl? And I'm just saying that this is just the beginning right here. Oh, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the beginning, y'all, man.
That's the beginning, bro. Hey, these dudes like to have a chick that's ride or die, right? They be one of these so-called, you know, the favorite thing that these niggas love to say, Virgil, is, you know, crazy chicks got the best pussy, Mr. O.
That's what I'm saying, man. Niggas is just so consumed by their lust that y'all have created a fucking goddamn it, y'all have created a golem. You know what a golem is? Oh, and I ain't talking about Schmeagol from goddamn it. I ain't talking about Schmeagol from goddamn it. What's the name? Lord of the Rings either. But I am though. You hear me? You know what a golem is? Did you hear what I said?
Man. Yeah, I heard what you said, and I was thinking about Xena. Man, Lucy Lawless was a bad little white chick back in the day. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey. Oh, I ain't gonna do that.
But nobody still can't touch Linda Carter though. I'm sorry, Linda Carter still remains one of the baddest white chicks I ever seen my entire life.
Linda Carter,
the original Wonder Woman.
She ain't white.
The original Wonder Woman? What?
She's not white.
You bullshit, right?
No, Linda Carter's a Khazarian.
Oh shit, never mind.
Look into her people's ears.
She had to be a Khazarian, huh? Never mind, then. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind, then.
But understand the level of I don't even know what to say. The level of like I said, the level of no more empathy. You have been completely devoid of empathy for you to sit up there and dismember another human being for any reason, even if they did something wrong to you. If you was to kill them, that's crazy. But if you was to,
and you know who lacks empathy? You know who lacks empathy? You know who lacks empathy? Sociopath.
Yeah, exactly. Totally devoid of empathy. Totally devoid of empathy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? And in order to do something like that, that's what have to be the situation and mind frame you have to be in order to do something like that. And I want y'all to understand that over here, especially in Chicago, you know what I'm saying, and why it's like that. And this lady's a prime example of the level of you know what I'm saying, influence and the actual power, you know what I'm saying, that or illusion of power. Let's not get that messed up. You know what I'm saying? Due to these portals, being on these ley lines, being connected to cities like Rome on the morphic global grid. You hear me? And I want y'all to understand that when y'all do your research into this stuff, into these ley lines and where these ley lines intersect, you hear me?
So what cities does New York and LA line up with? That's always been on my to-do list. I need to see what ley lines they line up with for some reason. And I might as well say Miami too.
This is a perfect right here, a map of This is a perfect map right here. Hold on real quick. Hold on, let me bring it up for y'all real quick, man.
Man, this bitch Superhead been with the whole fucking Wu-Tang? Damn. Sorry, Virg.
Are you good?
Man, she fucked Talib Kweli. Damn, Black. Oh, damn, she ain't got no say. She fucked Black Thought.
Man, she done every nigga in the game done smashed her. That's crazy. And this is a good
even Young Berg, bro. Even Young Berg smash. I'm like, man, I used to stand right next to this lame ass nigga. This nigga smash you, man.
That's how it be, man. You know how these bitches is, man. Motherfucking this is the ley lines though.
Hey, I was this close to smashing Sierra before she became popular. I was this
not that closer. This nigga funny as hell. But these are the ley lines right here, y'all, man. This is what the morphic grid, so to speak. All right. And it's even divided up even more amongst this too. So I want y'all to understand why in certain cities it be super, super violent. He said, I'll pass on Lorena Bobbitt.
Yep, Chicago.
Yeah, exactly. But they hidden in plain sight. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? We about to get up out of here, y'all. We ain't no reason really to drag this one out though, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We pretty much got to the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why in certain cities it'd be more violent than it'd be anywhere else. Is because of these ley lines. And if you go watch my video I did not too long ago on CERN, right? I got CERN as the thumbnail. Y'all can see why. Because it's been activated. The Halogen Collider, like Lance Parker asked about earlier, has been activated, and it has been exacerbating, amplifying the ley lines and the portals that intersect at the vertices of these ley lines in various cities. When you get these vertices bunching up, where it's a lot of them intersecting each other, that's where you get cities like Rome, Chicago, LA, New York, Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? And stuff like that. Rome, all over the world, and all of them are connected on this grid. I want y'all to understand what that means. And notice that when these cities that have all these intersections of these lines, when you look at these maps, they are the most violent cities. And there's something corrupt going there. So the corrupt government or corrupt thing going on, like Hollywood, like California and Hollywood. In LA.
Damn, really?
You know what I'm saying? You did.
Damn, really, Verge? Damn.
Yeah. Everywhere. It ain't just Chicago. Just some intersect at more other cities and than others. So when we think about a city like Chicago, man, it's just like a concentration of them, man. You feel me? That's why Chicago is in the state that it's in. In your closure, Mr. O, what you gotta say, man?
Oh man, Verge, man. So I've decided to go ahead and get back into the swing of things. I'm trying to come up with a lot of more content and everything. So I will probably, hopefully, I'll wake up early enough in the morning so I could go live before Red go live, because you know I like to sit back and watch both of y'all cook and everything. So I was going down the social media streets, you know what I'm saying, looking at the political arena, what's going on in the upcoming election and everything, right? And also supposedly bypass CNN, right? Is it possible I could go ahead and share my screen real quick?
Yeah, if you can.
Okay. There's a share. All right, so the deal of the day today is they want to bring back slavery.
Once you send the link,
Did you
put the link in the chat. Can you put the link to what you got in the chat? Yeah, you freezing up, bro. You freezing up, man. Yeah, you freezing up, man.
It's all good. It's all good. But anyway, I was looking at certain like. Can't hear me now?
Yeah, it's like fading. It's like fading in and out. Oh,
Yeah. Oh shit.
yeah, you fading in and out, brethren.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good now.
Oh shit, man! This piece of shit ass computer, man. Hold on, bro. Well, forget. I ain't gonna share. I was gonna go ahead and say one right here. So CNN basically was saying five or 15 states was trying to bring back slavery or petition for slavery to come back. I'm thinking about go ahead and doing a stream about that tomorrow morning, either before Red or after Red come on, because you know what I'm saying. I'll be trying to tell people like, look, this country was built off of slavery, and the only way it can continue if y'all want to go ahead and enjoy some of y'all own personal freedoms, somebody got to be enslaved.
We gotta have a slave. Want to go back to slave? We pretty much still in slavery right now.
No, we in indentured servitude. That's what we in. We are basically in indentured servitude. Now we talking about actual slavery, my friend.
But see, listen. Let me put you up on game, Mister. We actually are. We used to be indentured servants when we thought they tricked us into thinking we were slaves, but we really were indentured servants, employees. We're being transformed into employees from employees, right, into debt slaves. The worst type of slave. We're being turned. We're listen. Here, let me tell y'all, man. Slavery. This is what, and I'm gonna do a show on this. I'm gonna really break down with Reconstruction and what emancipation really was all about.
Oh, can I come join that one?
Of course.
For some reason, that's been my favorite topic. I've been revising that particular part of history for some reason. It's some kind of conspiracy going on with it. It always goes back to Reconstruction. I don't care whatever you have.
It's not a conspiracy. It's actual facts that can be proven with these people own stuff against them. And that's what we're gonna do. Y'all know we're gonna break it down fucking with me, man. We're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get to it. Yeah. We ain't gonna talk more about it. So we're gonna have to shut the show down. My brother Red Supreme about to go live in like 5 minutes or something like that, 10 minutes, I think. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all go tap
Red about to go live. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What Red talking about?
My brother Red about to go in. I'm about to tap on here and sit on my phone. Brothers leaving black women for Afro Latinas in 2023. Damn, that's what's going on.
I am.
Red about to go in.
Virgil, look.
He going in at 11:20, so we're gonna just keep rocking.
Right, so
you know what I'm
this
saying?
how it is, bro. Look, I still love black women. I know that's to my detriment and to my liking, but I love a sister. The problem is, I know that the American women here in this country are not for me. I believe a guy on a panel on Red's panel like a month or two ago, I had made a breakdown video on that too. I felt the same exact way he felt. They're too ratchet. I can't deal with the ratchetness, the craziness. Mainly, I ain't got no I ain't no insecure ass nigga. It's just that look, I'm not trying to compete with the rest of these niggas out here. And what I mean by niggas is like, look, if I'm a square dude, got a square job, and I'm about to go ahead and switch careers, I'm not trying to go ahead and hear a chick about how this. And I'm a Pookie and Ray Ray ass nigga too. So I know when they be talking about that Pookie and Ray Ray shit, I be like, look, shorty, look, I know why you chose that nigga, because you could get that nigga locked up or you get that nigga jumped on real quick. I ain't one of them niggas, period. So I just can't do it because not all. I'm gonna say that on your platform and all mines. Not all, of course, not all. We not stupid. We got common sense. But the security. Yeah, I gotta go, Virgil. But anyway, hold on. Go ahead.
Oh man, top flight security of the world. Make sure take what you gonna do with that, man. You gonna start the own security business, man, with the
Oh no. Hell no. Man, automation gonna take out my job, bro. Man, they're gonna have little robots walking around this motherfucker and make
that's about to be a wrap. Jobs like that are gonna be obsolete in the next 10, 15, 20 years, man.
2 years.
You said 2?
2 years. That's why I got my my little certification with IMS, and I'm about to be out here hitting LinkedIn and all type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got work for myself. Look, black man, if you're a millennial, you know right now, if you between the ages of 26 to 41, I mean 40, nigga, you know you ain't got no motherfucking choice.
Right.
All right. We fuck. Matter of fact, we more than fuck. We royally fuck because we got too many programs that been around for eons that kept us out of the loop. Now they try to usher in a new system and keep us out further out of the loop forever. So niggas, I mean, y'all want to keep killing each other. Y'all want to go ahead and keep robbing each other, dirty macking on each other. For fucking what? In the next 5 fucking years, we might not be even around here. But I'm gonna let you go, Virgil. I gotta get back to my real job. You know, full-time security, part-time comedian. And they told me no quit my day job. That's why I gotta get these motherfuckers off this damn bridge, bro.
Wow,
so
that's right. It's all right then. Oh man, we holler at you, bro. Look at the word on the screen, y'all. Subjugation. Right. I know y'all probably been hearing this word a lot lately. Fight the power. Fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Right? You hear me? Who's Austin Holloman or Holman? Who's that? I just saw that. But yeah, though, y'all, listen, man. This is the reason I'm having this episode tonight. Ain't too much about Sandra Kalala, right? Although she was a piece, conversation piece that definitely added value to it, and also could be used as an example to display the level of the different levels and how it manifests these demons that's presiding over Chicago. They manifest through the young guys in the hood, through the various sets with the GDs and the BDs and the, you know, I'm talking about the vice lords and the whoever else they got out there, right? They manifest in situations like this, and all type of crazy stuff that's happening in Chicago, man. It's in cities like it. You know, it's getting dangerous. And just think about, man, and not even on no scary shit, but if I lived in a state like Chicago, a city like Chicago, I wouldn't say I would leave this. I would move as far away from the inner city as I possibly could afford. But see, that's a trick to that, though. You feel me? I want y'all to understand what's going on out here. Do y'all see it? My critical thinkers, do y'all see what's going on? Y'all see the chess move that's going on out right now? Right? All my chess players out there, tap in and walk with me. Let's read this definition real quick. Subjugation, the action of bringing someone or something under domination or control. In the simple sense they use is the colonial subjugation of a country by means of brute military force. Right? I want y'all to see that and read that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not hip to the passport bros, y'all. I don't pay attention to that content. Project Leroy, what it do, man? This is why I tell y'all to study words, study language, etymology, right? Phonics. Study the different branches of the English language, grammar, punctuation, accent, dialect, You hear me? Etymology, not entomology, y'all. Etymology. You hear me? So you can dissect all this bullshit they try to throw away. You can see through it, man. You hear me? Big facts, man. All right? And he said, he ain't no leader. Y'all don't really pay attention to the all them other guys for real. I'll be honest with y'all, man. I ain't saying that to be arrogant or nothing like that, but I just don't. I don't see no value in listening to a lot of stuff I see on YouTube, which is one of the main reasons why I don't. You hear me? But I want y'all to think about certain people on YouTube who say that us black men need to be subjugated. Right? Basically, they're saying that black men need to be brought under brute military force. The action of bringing someone or something under domination or control. No. Let me come up for this. Brethren. All right. There's a time for war. There's a time for peace. Right. It's going to get to a point, and I did a video on this as well. It's going to get to a point where they're going to unleash the robot army on us. Now, let me tell you why I say what I just said. Subjugation, y'all. Remember I told y'all about Boston Dynamics, right? You hear me? Do y'all remember when I told y'all about Boston Dynamics? You feel me? Remember I told you about Boston Dynamics? Now, I'm not saying this to be like on no sucker shit or, scary shit. I'm just telling y'all some real shit. You hear me? That's all. I'm telling y'all some real shit. Remember I told you about Boston Dynamics? Hold on, don't tell me they got robots doing this shit. Yes, they do. Remember I told y'all about Boston Dynamics, man? Huh? Y'all say it's time to get militant, right? Y'all say it's time to get militant, right? Y'all see that? Do y'all see this? Y'all see this image on the screen? Hey, Blade Walker, man. You crazy, man. Not my magnetron guns. So you got the phasers. Huh? You got the plasma gun like my nigga Bishop had. And my nigga Cable had. Blade Walker crazy. Can y'all see this video? Can y'all see this? I'm about to roll up, man. Can y'all see this? Put a one in the chat if y'all can see this. Right? Tap in, walk with me. Hit that like button, y'all. Share on your social engineer. Click on the bell. Subscribe to the page. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see what I got on the screen. Okay, yeah, let's go. If he can see it, all y'all can see it. Oh, okay. So listen to me, y'all. And this ain't no sucker shit. This ain't no scary shit. This is some real shit. Y'all say that y'all need to get militant. Y'all say y'all want to be able to put up a militant front. I want y'all to see what we are up against. Right? Watch this video. Fair use, fair use. Huh? 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 Yeah, I seen them years ago too when I was in a joint in Popular Mechanics magazine. Blew my mind. This is what we are up against, y'all. So, this is what we are up against. Y'all think it's going to be humans doing this stuff to us? There's going to be some, because some humans have been completely devoid of their empathy. But for the most part, most of them are not going to do it. They literally took an oath to not do it. Right? The average human does not have the artillery capabilities to be able to take down one of these things, let alone a platoon of them. Right? Armed to the teeth. Don't need no food. Controlled by the smart grid. It can take extreme damage. My man Blade Monk. Oh man. Now think about the metaverse, y'all. Right? Think about the metaverse. We talking real life though, y'all. You hear me? Real life. You know what I'm talking about? This is what we up against, y'all. Why y'all want to talk about getting militant? I'm not saying this to be scary. I'm just saying this is what we're up against. How many of y'all prepare for something like that? And just be honest. You're in trouble, bro. And this is just what they're showing us, mind y'all, man. Don't get it twisted. Hold on real quick, y'all. My fault, y'all. That was my pops, man. Look at that shit, man. Man, you don't see what we up against, man. Y'all see what we up against, man? And this is just what they're showing us publicly. Fair use, fair use. Damn. Got the stabilizers on it. They don't need us. What I be telling y'all? This is just what they're showing us publicly, man. Right? That's just what they're showing us publicly. Right? This is just what they publicly showing us, y'all. Imagine the level of technology that we're not being shown. Right? Yeah, man. The robot army is upon us. The smart grid is here. I've been telling y'all, I'm just sitting here trying to tell y'all, man. Boston Dynamics been around for a very long time. They're in partnership with people like Northrop Grumman, Boeing. You hear me? Raytheon. Oh yeah, can't forget the post office. Amazon and the post office, man. Listen here, y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all with some stuff, right? This is a theory of mine that I've basically come up with connecting the dots over the years. The United States Postal Service is going to be consumed by Amazon. They're going to take over their infrastructure, and this is how Amazon is going to turn up and be like the umbrella corporation in Resident Evil, right? Then they're going to start having the drones and all that stuff, man. But man, y'all, yeah, Raytheon. You ever heard of that company before? Raytheon is a British armaments company, a British military armaments company called Raytheon. Look into who the CEO is and who he's connected with. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Thanks everybody for tapping in with me tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother Red about to go in, man. Everybody go over there to my brother Red channel. You know what I'm talking about? Tap in right now. Red Supreme TV1. Project Leroy, go ahead, hit all them links off for me, bro. You hear me? Go hit all them links up for me. Oh, you work for Raytheon? What? Oh, that's right. I forgot you a military contractor. I forgot, Project Leroy. Yeah. You ain't know what Raytheon was involved with? Huh? Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, Boeing. You hear me? Yeah, man. They're all involved, man. Yeah. They're all involved in this wicked structure, this demonic system. Even the military is set up in a demonic structure. Even our military system is set up in a demonic structure. Yeah, man, we drop all them links in the chat, man. Or y'all go hit all these links up, man. You hear me? Go tap in with my brother Red Supreme TV1. He about to be going live here shortly. Go tap in. Subscribe to all my brother's pages right there, man. Y'all see my brother Mr. O's info in there too, man. Go ahead, tap in. Subscribe to Mr. O. Subscribe to Fantastic. You hear me? Definitely go tap in with Gold Professor, man. Go holler out all them people right there in the chat, y'all. Y'all go holler at them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. My brother King Els, man. Shout out to the homie Project Leroy Real One, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, y'all, man. So when it comes to Sandra Kalalu, she's from a city, or she lives in a city where it's huge demonic energy, demonic presence, man. That's why it's so violent in Chicago. That's why it's so evil in Chicago. Oh my God, man. You hear me? This is crazy. My brother Red Supreme is live right now, man. That's crazy, y'all. Look what. Y'all see that? Oakland police discussing the possibility of using armed killer robots in emergency situations. Remember that? Look at the video I just did with RoboCop as the thumbnail, y'all. I told y'all the robot army is on the way. I don't be just talking shit, y'all, man. I know a lot of niggas blow smoke up y'all's ass on YouTube. A lot of niggas be putting on and talking a lot of slick shit. You hear me? A lot of niggas be saying a whole bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But over here at A Real Talk, man, we don't be on that bullshit, man. We saying some real shit over here, y'all, man. The robot army is here. You feel me? The robot army is here. I'm going to keep saying it, y'all. I'm not going to ever stop. The robot army is on its way. The smart grid is here. It's being put in front of our face. We cannot deny it. Yes. Why you think Amazon is talking about having drones delivering packages? You hear me? Man, y'all better pay attention to what's going on out here, man. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on out here, man. Listen, man, go subscribe to all them people right there. You hear me? Hit that like button, subscribe, click the bell, share on your social engineering. Tell everybody come tap in with me tomorrow night. Friday night, we going in, me and Els, Friday night wrap up. Y'all know how we do it. We're going to be covering all the current events of the week, trending topics and all of that, while listening to some classic E&E tracks, man. We're going to chop it up tomorrow night, Friday. Saturday, I got my man, rising artist on the rise out of Columbus, Ohio. Tell my young boy about to blow, man. My young brethren about to blow. He dumb talented. My young brethren, Drip the Dime, about to be on the show Saturday, man. 9 o'clock, we going in. It's going to be a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? I got a video of him performing on my page. If y'all scroll down, y'all see it from the Juneteenth Festival. I co-hosted the Juneteenth Festival in my city this summer, and he was one of the acts that just stuck to me. as far as like stuck out to me as far as his talent and his skill. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, he gonna be on the show. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, man. So y'all go ahead, subscribe to my brother Mr. O with the info, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my sis Fantastic Chill TV. You know what I'm talking about? Definitely go tap in with my big bro, Go Professor. You know what I'm saying? And most likely, last but not least, go tap in with my brother King Els. You feel me? Screenshot it, do whatever. You know, it's in the chat. Go ahead, tap in and walk with us, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with this E&E track right here. Since it's ladies' night, man, we're gonna leave with another track for the ladies. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to leave with another track for the ladies, man. You know what I'm talking about? I think it's only right that we do it. Since we're talking about the ladies, it really was a show not really really geared towards the ladies per se, but, you know, we really didn't even get into this aspect of it because it was called Winter is Here by Kevin Sims. We didn't even get into that aspect of it. But the reason why she killed the lady probably has something to do with that, but we didn't even get into that aspect. We got into a whole other aspect. See, ain't that how the teaching go? We just go with the flow. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, man? So thank y'all for coming out, man. You know what I'm talking about? Thank y'all for coming out. We're going in. You know what I'm talking about? It's a classic E&E joint right here featuring my man Glitch and Guarantee, Nauseous and King Els. You feel what I'm talking about? Let's go, man. Hit the like button on y'all's way out. Thank y'all for coming out, man. Go tap in with my brother Red Supreme TV1 right now. We going in, man. Let's go. The robot army is on the way, y'all, man. Think about how you're going to get prepared for that if you can. You got to understand the type of weaponry is going to be needed to take these things on. And mind y'all, this is just what they're showing us.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now. Right now, it's me and you, chilling out by the pool. Living our best lives, we blowing the best fruit. Sweet is the best fruit. For starters, you make a nigga blush. We on a journey, I promise you, we ain't gotta rush. Skin soft as the best silk, I gotta touch every part of your body before I tear it up. After we flood the sheets, we gotta paddle up. It be that arch in your back that have a nigga stuck. Back shots, I'm giving you on the regular. Non-stop flights, we doing all the etc. You were so fine, I figure I gotta marry ya. Hair be the best, I'm probably gonna have to calendar. Count the paper while we rolling up. Get the bread right, shit, I'm trying to live it up. Less over just so I can see your bright smile. Let's get it in, shit, I'm talking about right now. Yeah, you got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
Right now, but your boy shit soon as you leave the house. Still looking for the score like a kill count. Full different shit, hope you all and it is. Sick, heavy twisted, all bitten shit. Yeah, going hard, none of that timid shit. Last time she said harder, I did it. Talking right now, pipe down, lights down. Love see you squeeze the sheets, feel a bite down. Ain't it nice how you lie down, put your legs up, you side down, put you on top, help you drive down. Love how you saddle it, watch you climb down. I'm in deep, watch you clutch sheets. Love when you exhale like a spreadsheet. Wanna take some good notes, probably write it down. She wants some nauseous. Right now.
You got me feeling for you right now.
Right now.
Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now.
Right up.
Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype
That's
now.
true.
Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now.
Right now.
Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down.
Teddy B.
Legs up, got them doing suicides now.
Shake it.
Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.
PK, pick a pussy, probably wetter than Pacific. Twisted like a ghetto bird, trying to say Pacific. Black excellence, Bruce, see how I kick it. If an ass race some other seeds, best believe she with it. This is King Talk, tell them niggas catch up. Outfield niggas just say I don't rest up. Lesser, Babe says she want tequila liquor. Now we extra ingredients, the liquor after party scene, dope headed home on the E-way, connectors and HS. Express how the scene play, getting top down on the E-way with the top down. King getting rolled while he drove, now we hot now. Home plate mode, I ain't even hit the driveway. Word to Usher, King always did it my way. Said I owed a dick, so I got some debts to pay. She would role play right now, just press play.
You got me feeling for you right now. Roll the gas, we can blow it, baby, right now. Drink a little, get you lit, see you hype now. Ain't talking later, shit, I really want you right now. Hit the bedroom, then we turn the lights down. Legs up, got them doing suicides now. Looking on you, got the sheets all wet now. Let's get it in, love, I'm talking about right now.